G'day everyone, and welcome to the Opal Mills. This is a channel all about opal, more specifically what I get up to with it, clearly. That could be anything from mining, which I've just come back from doing, buying parcels if needed, which I didn't have to do this time, and yeah, cutting. That could be for solids, doublets, inlay, for silversmithing, goldsmithing, some matrix and treating. There's everything opally related on this channel anyway. Welcome to the new subscribers. Thanks for jumping on board. It kind of helps. Trying to get up to 10,000 and do some sort of a giveaway. But, you know, it'll happen. Meantime, we're plodding along. I haven't put as many videos out of recent because I'm sort of not stuck for material, but the timing's a little bit out. So I've got things like my maker's mark coming for stamping the jewellery I make. So I've got to wait a couple of weeks for that still to come. It's taken a while to get back up Andamooka. I've had a bit of car problems. It's financially back to square one and finally got up to Andamooka. And if you haven't seen the last video of when I pulled this out the ground, thanks to everyone. That was a massive help in doing what I did in that last video. Clearly I didn't do all that digging, so that was greatly appreciated. And yeah, has got me down to where I need to be so I can manage it without having to go underground. But anyway, I did go and have a scratch, and I did pull some of this out, and I sort of showed at the end of the video, not quite cleaned up, but just to show, there's a lot of digging and there's a lot of potch, and it's got absolutely nothing in it. And so it's kind of a relief to finally get a bit of colour, even though it's not super A grade, you know, make the fortune on you. Quite a bit of it would actually be nice and add up. But all this stuff, it's just, let's see in a sec. There's just nothing in it. And a lot of it's just got horrible stuff all the way through it. You sort of see into that. You're looking straight down into the window of this and you can see that dirt trapped on the inside. And these might make for nice carving pieces or something. To get nice enough potch that can be cleaned up and maybe inlay something in it, make it look interesting. Oh look, there's a glint of purple I missed. But yeah, the rest of this is absolutely nothing. And it's full of horrible stuff. So yeah, a lot of this was no good. Not sure if this is going to show up better here. This is that one of the painted ladies. Actually, I'll go grab the other one. I'm not sure if I showed that one yet. But yeah, it's not super bright, but it's a nice little bit of multicolour up there, which is a good sign for any opal that might have formed around it, which it did. And yeah, in amongst all that potch, there was a little bit of colour. Now, I'm really happy with a couple of these pieces. I didn't quite notice it straight away. I thought just lots of blues and greens. So I'm going to try and cut straight to them. Let's see these ones. I'm not too sure exactly how they go together. I'm pretty sure that goes like that. I'm not sure where this piece has come off of. Somewhere off the side here. Yeah, not too sure, but check out the colour in it. This one may need to be carved, so it's got the bar running through it. This one too much of an angle, and yeah, but that's going to be gorgeous colour. But these two bits should be able to get stones out of them. This is awesome. Oh, I could take a little bit more of this, would be great. Just a couple of ounces of just that. That would make everything worthwhile so far. And I'm talking like the last 9 years. Scratching in the dirt at Andamooka. So there's that one in there as well. Should be able to take that top off and get that stone there. And there's a little bit of something under here. Might make a nice little stone. So yeah, I was really happy with that. And some of this is sort of low grade crystal, cross crystal. It's not exactly low grade, by which I mean it's some of it's kind of jelly, which is a low grade crystal. And these bars are a bit horizontal in these pieces, but very nice colour, even if I have to carve it out. It's more like green blue. It's more of a crystal, but again, we'll see how it faces. But again, yeah, I might attack some of this with a Dremel, just in case there doesn't end up being a stain. I haven't destroyed potential stain either way. So again, the bars go across there. It should face that way really, as the bars run, but we're not going to do that. And this piece is really nice actually, for a piece of white opal amongst it. It's a really nice bar up the top there. I'm not sure how much it's going to survive under the cap this end, but down this end it's a, yeah, nice orange, greens, yellow. So we are going to tidy some of this up today. And just, yeah, a few more small bits. Should make a nice stain in there, a little ring stain. Not sure about that. But there was 40 grams all up just here of each one of these pieces I could do something with. It's a nice bit, even if it ends up as a doublet. Some really nice crystally colour in there. So that's 200 carats. Even at $5 a carat for the parcel, you know, it's around about the 800 to a grand or whatever it is. And if I got a bit more, I might have been able to part with some, but this is mine. Haha. I will be cutting and probably selling this in jewellery, and that shall fund more digging, and we can see what we can get done for the rest of this year. This bit's nice. Might get a nice little multicolour stain in there. Be a bit of an awkward cut, but pretty sure we can get something out of it. We're pretty good on this channel. Party stain, but yeah, maybe a doublet for this. Got a bit little stain in there somewhere. So yeah, it was fun, worth the trip, and a good start, as I only got into this with the jack picks, and it was sort of nothing in the level, the main level, and I just sort of found a bit of a brown stain running down the face into some large quartzy rocks, river rocks, rounded rocks, and under that the stain sort of kept running down, and it was sort of a fracture, crack that was stained with like the iron oxides and whatever that leached out when opal was originally forming. And yeah, the silica was enough to have formed in there. After it all gets separated out, the silica's left. So yeah, you follow those little stains, hopefully they open up a bit into a fracture that contains the opal, and this one did under those rocks, but not above it, and it was kind of strange. So, you know, it gets in there somehow, but there wasn't really not even a glow of the little faint lines that come down just to show it fed in somehow. It's very strange. Opal it's going to be where it wants to be. So here's to the future of that claim, Teatree. Also got a few other things I can show before I finish this video, but we are going to head to the wheel, or actually the Dremel, and start having a good look and see what's actually under all that. Tidy it up a bit. See if I want to keep that as a carving. I reckon I will, but I want to expose as much of that as I can at the same time. We'll see. I'm going to start with this one. Let's see what can become of it. Take that up. Have a look at that. All there for now. I'm curious what's in here. How much just goes up in here, or how much it's got to be split apart. Didn't notice that in there before. So this one's got a bit of an issue. There's a floor running in there, straight through there. Bit of a something over here. It's not a sand or anything, but it's an inclusion. Should be able to roll that bit out. So we're going to have to cut through that inclusion, sort of make it go in there. Try and cut along it that way by the look of it. So, got on and cut these, got that out of the way, and we've ended up, these two stones came from the same piece, but they look very different. Except for the colour, come on. It's got a nice dome on it. It's got some nice colour, so it's a nice little stone. Much more than 30, 40 a carat on something like that. Oops. This one's a little bit nicer. It's got some great sparkle. It's a nice little ring stone. It's got a high dome. So I'd probably put closer to 100 a carat on that. And this one's actually really nice. It's got a really nice high, but not too high, dome, and absolutely fantastic colour. I'm really happy with this piece. This has sort of made that little pocket, yeah, worth something. So that I'd put at least 200 a carat on, and we will give these a bit of a weigh in a bit. Yeah, and I'm really happy with that one. And again, yeah, with a nice high dome like that, there's plenty to see, lots of play of colour. Yeah, and as you saw, there's a bit of a wetting Got these, I haven't finished yet. Carvings. So give a final tidy up, final polishes and that. Another time. But these pieces, I could cut them up into stones, but I'm like, yeah, I don't know, I don't want to. Just don't want to. So they'd be nice little pendant stones, like carving pendant stones. Dry in there. But yeah, it's a bit of the multicolour. It's about all there's going to be. It's not really, you know, you get a stain out of it, but it's going to be tiny. It's going to ruin that nice. Yeah, I like it better like that. Hopefully someone else will too. This one came out really nice. Look at that. That's gorgeous. May not be a full flash, more of a half to quarter flash. But when she flashes, she's gorgeous. I like the chaff in it as well, up in this corner. Nice chaff pattern in all there. Kitty claws. Meow. And this one needs a bit more tidy up on the back. Haven't quite got to them. I started cutting stones, thought I'd get on with them. This one I'll probably still take all this off here. Probably need more reduced to something like that. Little nugget. That one I really like. Again, probably could have cut a stone out of there. It's actually quite thick enough and meaty enough to have got a really nice pretty stone, but I like it like that. It can always be cut one day if someone says, I don't like it like that, but for now, just stay like that. That was all of them. And this piece here has a big hole in the face here still, so I'm not going to keep trying to get that thinner and thinner, getting that hole out. I'm just going to carve it out. And then in the back here there's a bit of a mess going on, so I'll tidy that up. But yeah, that's sort of, probably see a fracture line. Maybe zoom in a bit better. See it in person. But it runs from the edge of here, continues on back through here anyway. And then this curves around to here. So I think all this wants to just come up and out. And once I thin it out with a carving, there you go, you can see it across the face there now. It's like a fissure. So if that gives me too much trouble, there's always a nice stone in, a stone or two in there. So nothing will go to waste. And yeah, I'll mention a couple other things I was going to show you. Here's that painted lady I found. There's no good reason from the outside. Nothing, no indicators. Maybe with a black light you could see a little bit of a line. But then it just opened up into some really nice electric purple across the top. And I'm like, well, there's colour in there. So many opals formed around, hopefully there's colour too, and yeah, there was. That was in the same square metre of dirt, earth. There's that little pocket. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to give these stones a quick weighing, and then I've also got something else I'm going to show you. Okay, so this one, grand total of 2 carats, 2.25 carat. There's, you know, I'll call it $100 stone at least. It's not that bad. I might have undervalued it. Yeah, maybe 50 a carat. And this one, that's an easy 1.7 carat. That's at least 170. And this one, awesome, just under 3.5 carat. So I'm going to call that 3.5 carat just for argument's sake. So call that a $700 stone. So that's definitely worth it. And of course, once I set it as a piece in a bit of silver, yeah, it might be a nice $1,000 ring. So there's a nice little payday out of just a small little pocket and a quick scratch one night. So I can't wait to get back up there shortly, hopefully a couple of weeks. Get back up there and what else we can dig up. Alright, so here, bit of Lightning Ridge rough opal. So apparently this is a $800 parcel. It was. I can only assume as is. I'm not sure if any work was done or if some work, clearly it's been rubbed. I'm just not sure who did it, but that's irrelevant. So nonetheless, $800 parcel, and I picked out the best I could of what I could see in there. So a bit of water in here. So there's a nice bit of colour in this. Pretty sure we'll get their money back. There's a couple of stones in there really got my interest. There's a lot of sand through it though, a lot of this. So it's, yeah, I'd say it's probably a gambler's parcel for a beginner or practice. That one there's kind of got my interest. That one and this one. Look at that in there. Might be a carver though to get that colour with something in it. And that one there too, it's got a bit of interesting colour. So yeah, we'll see how we go this week. Try and get up live and do a rub out session. Say good day. Got a lot to get on with, so can't wait till my stamps get here. That way we can start finishing off some jewellery and making some more. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Cheers.